I present his story, set many moons ago in a land not so far away. This story is set not so far from the region of Delaney, in the province of Karshia, a noble, humble, ancient kingdom riding amongst the intergalactic souffle, a world plundered by a technological takeover of mass-produced computing parts. King James III of Karshia fought relentlessly against the tyrannical ruler of the Shadow Realm, his lordship, Prince of Darkness, Hunter Swale. Swale fought long and hard to endorse shitty computing products with his army of undead warriors who slowly destroyed the once graceful land of Karshia. The flowing crimson rivers turned to dry riverbeds, the cherry blossom trees burnt to dust, and the villagers rendered to rubble. As to Swale, he granted himself eternal life, unless challenged by a mortal who could rise above and build the PC desktop to end all PC desktops. The ancient prophecies of the Karshia people foretold of a hero who would rise from the ashes of former glory, a hero who would, despite all ordeals, would build the greatest piece of equipment of all time. They prayed, and they prayed, and they prayed to the ghost of their former king, but to no prevail. One person, however, knew exactly of his coming, the elven mage Mark Davenport. 100 years passed until he rose. 100 years passed until this hero came. 100 years passed until he would begin the lifelong journey to build this device. However, using his own life, the mage summoned this prophet, the prophet Simon Gray, the Messiah from the fourth dimension. The mage used his spirit essence to guide Gray, for the Prince of Darkness knew of his coming. The Prince of Darkness was aware of the talk around the kingdom, and thus he sealed the residents of Karshia inside a gigantic death dome. No one could come in, and no one could come out. Anyone talking of Gray was to be killed immediately. Little did he know, the pieces the prophet required were not physical beings. No, they were spiritual essences, things the Dark Lord could not stop. This device was to be constructed from our hero's own soul. Our hero could use psychic powers to conjure the pieces required, and on the Day of Judgment, Gray summoned this mighty device and snuck through the palace doors, climbing up, challenging the Dark Lord Swale. And thus ends the fable. No one knows what happened to Gray, or what happened to his PC, or what happened to the Dark Lord Swale, or for that matter, where did the intergalactic souffle go? Rumor has it the mage Mark Davenport encompassed all of the souls of the people on the intergalactic souffle and transported them to a barren land that would later be called Earth. Davenport wiped them of their memories and set them free. But does anybody ever know what happened to that hero? The answer is yes. The legend has come again. The legend 2014. Simon Gray, the return, the greatest PC of all time. Simon Gray's body encompassed into a new child, a small Filipino boy. He might think he doesn't know how to create it, but he does, and he did. Some say the mage Mark Davenport came again and bestowed this knowledge of this PC upon him. Legend has it that 2014, Simon Gray has returned.
Não trai o amor que ele quer, seu bem. Quem diz muito que vai, não vai, assim como não vai, não vem. Quem de dentro de si não sai, vai morrer sem amar ninguém. O dinheiro de quem não dá, é o trabalho de quem não tem. Capoeira que é bom, não cai, mas se um dia ele cai, cai bem. Capoeira que é bom,